Hi. You don't know us, but you will know us. Because I'm your friendly neighborhood asshole.
Yeah, and I'm your friendly neighborhood bitch.
And by the way, we love iHeartRadio, and we're wondering what the fuck is taking you so long to include us in your talk thing here. Hello, we are the fastest growing show, and I think they're just scared. Well, actually, we're defending them because they run an online radio network, correct? And
That's
we've
correct.
said that, once somebody creates something, it's all going to be online. Just like, it went from tapes to CDs to, what is it now, MP3s,
Yep.
iTunes. Everything's downloads.
Yeah, well, you know what? As you were talking about the thing for being able to get the internet in your car, I think what they're going to eventually do is they're going to have a built-in laptop somewhere in, like, maybe the passenger side. And people are going to be able to just go on there and set up their, their computers to a certain, like, station, like ours, let's say. And they'll be able to listen to it in the car as they're driving along. And it'll just plug into something. They'll have a plug for the car that goes into your laptop,
They're going to come up with something. Somebody's going to, because, it's just overhead.
Exactly.
Here's the funny thing.
Wait, can I cut you off for a minute? Yeah, but you know what? Not only will the
No, you can't cut me off for a minute. What the fuck?
well, not only will the computer industry make money, but so will the car companies, like Ford and all the different companies. They'll be making money. Whoever comes up with using it first, Audi, whoever,
Okay.
I think Audi's already got quite a few some crazy options in their cars as it is.
Yeah, let's just give shouts out to all the car companies. If you're a car company, we're saying shouts out to you.
Well, no, what I'm saying is, but it will make all of them money if they were to put one of these in their cars,
I know that. I'm kidding.
Well, I don't think you're funny.
Well, I'm never funny, but some people happen to laugh.
Oh, I don't know. Our interview tonight, they seemed to think you were pretty funny. There were some cool people.
But they always think. They thought we were funny. Year of October, Felicia was cracking up. And Jack Nichols was cracking up. And Keiko Hoover was cracking up. And Mike Fever was cracking up.
Yep. We've had a lot of wonderful people on. I mean, Brick House is they're absolutely fantastic bunch of people.
And when Brittany Bouchard was on, she was cracking up. And Art Burgundy was cracking up.
Keiko Hoover, Art Burgundy. Shout outs to all of them. They're all, great bunch of people. I mean, I'm not naming everybody, but because there's a lot of people. But
if not for Dreamin', DCB, the military.
Yep. Oh, we definitely still our military, definitely.
Yeah, and it's our military, not the bumper stickers that say support our troops made in China.
I never understood that. How do you make a banner for us that says support our troops? And then it says made in China on the back.
And a lot of people will buy it because they'll be like, yeah, we know what it says, but at the same time, we're going by what we feel.
Well, not only that, but they're looking at it as they might see like maybe an American flag on it, so they're going, oh, well, so what? It's made in China, but it's still made for our country. No, it's not. That money's sent back to their country to support them.
And China's going, Americans, dumbasses.
As they're printing out each one of them, they're going, money, money, money. Oh, more money.
Or in the words of Red Fordman, dumbass, dumbass, you're a dumbass, you're a dumbass.
You're a dumbass, we know that.
And I hate people. Well, actually, when I was younger, people thought, because of my background and whatnot, and I had, some kind of vendetta against other races when I was younger. Because I grew up in, a certain area, and I was beat on for being white. Mm-hmm. A lot of people won't say that story because it will cause chaos or whatever, and they'll be like, okay, yeah, but, blacks and every other race or, nationality, if I said it wrong, Not trying to offend anybody, but it seems like you could say toilet paper. Somebody will be like, ah, he said fucking toilet paper.
How dare that motherfucker say toilet paper?
I can't believe
is
it.
he?
I'm gonna go kill him. Oh, you can't say that either.
Yeah, but I mean, what's up with that? You know, I mean, just because you say something one way, it's like, oh, well, you're racist. No, I'm not. I was in my own house one time, and I had two of my friends over, and they said a racist comment in my house, and I got blamed for it. I'm like, hello, I didn't say the racist comment. Two other people did. So,
do you know you just cut off my story?
I'm sorry. Go ahead, darling.
No.
Okay, then don't. I'll take over the mic.
All right, so anyway, back to where I was going before I was rudely interrupted by the lady over here with the big boobies. Anyway, so people thought, being, I was one of 3 white kids, and, the whole neighborhood was, black, Puerto Rican, and every other, color. And I would get beat on, and I would get picked on because I was white.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, granted, I had a bad mouth. Don't get me wrong. And I always thought, I was the toughest guy on the block, even when I wasn't. This was when I was younger.
Oh, yeah, and I'm sure you shot your mouth off quite a bit to them when
Sure.
you were younger because you thought you had big balls. Sorry about the way I said it, but
Well, I mean,
in other words,
they
you
said
think you're
racial
tougher.
words to me, so I said them back. And if people don't like it, it's too damn bad because I don't believe that now.
Yeah, but you did when you
You
were
know
a kid.
me, I don't drop any kind
No.
of things. No, but when you're young, you don't think. You don't think and everything. And the whole thing about it was people then said, okay, well, then you're racist. And I turned around and I said, I'm not racist. I hate everyone equally.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. I mean, it's crazy how people take this racism stuff.
Yeah, but
It's out of control. I mean, you could say the word, I don't know. You could say, okay, let's say you don't know somebody's name and you see somebody and you say, see that Chinese gentleman over there? Wasn't he in, wasn't he in a movie? And people will be like, oh my God, you're racist because you said Chinese man.
But we're gonna jump off
Crazy.
that subject and we're gonna
Yes.
fly on over. Oh no, there's a plane crash. Oh, can't say that either. So I mean, it doesn't matter what I say. But my point is, before I was rudely interrupted by myself, because I lost my thought process, and I got to smack myself. Ow, that hurt.
Don't do that. You
So,
dummy.
anyway. That did hurt. Fuck. Well, I got a kiss, so it's better. Yay! Me. No. Alright, so, anyway. The whole pattern is, it doesn't matter who we speak to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? We've had so many different artists from many different genres, very talented. But in this day and age, in this economy, and not only in this economy, but in this availability where everybody can download, like Nickel said yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
or last night, that, it's so hard to make money. The only pattern that I see is everybody is forced to have a fucking day job as well as what they love to do. It's bullshit.
It is.
We grew up in a country that we were told, and I'm not getting into the government, I'm just saying in general, we were fucking told. Other than our jetpacks and our fucking flying cars. And I see no fucking flying car and I see no jetpack, and I'm pissed off because I was told by 2000 I was supposed to have one. But you know what happened instead? Fucking Y2 fucking K.
Yeah, our car does not fly. The last time I checked, she can't get off the ground.
Yeah, but I want my damn jetpack. I want to be able to run around and give people the bird and be like, fuck you, motherfucker. Come get me.
Now I want to be able to get in the car and just be able to fly around instead of having to drive on the street. It'd be kind of cool to get from one place to another.
Yeah, it reminded me of Masked Crusaders. Most people don't even know what Masked Crusaders... Look, Google it. If you're young, Google it. It was the coolest fucking show. It was where these people wear these fucking watches and they fucking, transformed into like these cool fucking vehicles and shit. It was an awesome show.
Yeah, it was. Definitely it was.
You know, and it pisses me off how people don't know how Masked Cedar. It's just like it pisses me off when people, you know, talk about Power Rangers like they were the fucking shit back in the day. When all Power Rangers was a copy of fucking Voltron.
Exactly. Yeah, they were just a copy of Voltron, and they weren't even that good. That's the thing. I mean, Power Rangers weren't that
I don't
good.
care if the same company made it. It still don't give you a right to copy it and put it, okay, we're going to put computer graphics on it. Now that we put computer graphics on it, we're going to build the exact same fucking robot that we had before, but we're going to make it a different way and not call it... What the fuck? It's Voltron.
Exactly. The only difference is Power Rangers is
well, they didn't have the
that
cats.
transform into whatever.
It wasn't, you know, actual art.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but Transformers are robots that transform into different vehicles, and Power Rangers are people that transform into these, I don't know, characters, whatever you want to call them.
Where the fuck did you get Transformers from Voltron? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. Where did my... See, I lost my train of thought.
Voltron was when you took the fucking... When they had the fucking... They had the fucking keychain... Not the keychains, but the fucking, like, it was like the fucking... It was like scientific back in that day. They had this fucking, like, ring and it, like, fucking glowed.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
I
they took
remember.
their fucking keys and they attached...
Yeah.
And they came out with the fucking lions and shit.
That's right,
So
yeah.
when they built that fucking robot, it's fucking...
Fantastic.
Same thing as Power Rangers, but the Power Rangers are nothing like Voltron. Not even close.
I lost my train of thought. That's what happened in the middle of that. That's why I came up with the wrong thing.
Now, if you were battling GoBots from Transformers, that would be one thing.
Yeah.
But Voltron from... I mean, even if you said, you know, Thundercats and Voltron, because they all dealt with, anyway. That's a, you know, story for... But the point I'm trying to say is, why did we grow up with these ambitions and told... And I'm not gonna say it was the government.
No,
I'm just gonna
people.
say that it was people in general that ran shit.
Or it was advertisements on TV
There you
or
go.
commercials or whatever, making us think that, oh wow, by the time it gets into 2000 and we're grown up, we're gonna have flying cars and jetpacks, and we're gonna have food processor machines that we're just gonna type in stuff like the Jetsons. And we're going to type in stuff, and there comes our dinner. No cooking, no nothing.
Oh, okay. I was wondering where you were going with the food processing machine.
Yeah, the
I'm
Jetsons.
like, huh?
Don't you remember the Jetsons?
Sure. His dog, Elroy.
His dog. Elroy's not his
His
dog.
boy, Elroy.
His boy is Elroy. Jane, his
Rare.
wife. Remember? Yeah. See, you lost thought.
No, I'm back to where I was originally. But why were we originally told, you know, by media, by our peers, by everybody, given this hope that if you work hard, this was years ago, this was the motto, you work hard, you can have your own business like it's nothing, and you can build. But then you get in the real world and it's like, okay, yeah, you want to do your radio show, or yeah, you want to do your modeling, or yeah, you want to be a musician, or yeah, you want to be an actor. Oh, but by the way, you got to go work at a fucking fast food joint to get at the same time, or at a school, or, you know, being a tow truck driver, or, you know, taking care of, you know, kids, or whatever the fuck it is. Why do we have to have both? We were born here, we were told this dream, but yet the American dream is only for...
non-Americans?
No, you know, I'm not even...
That come here like... You know, I mean, not to put it out there that, you know, we don't appreciate people that come from other countries. Yeah, it's fine, but why should, you know, somebody come from another country, no offense to you, anybody that has come from other countries, I mean, my family came from Italy, my father's side, you know.
What pisses me off is the people that come from other countries and I'm not even going to necessarily say illegals. I'm just going to say those that come
That's
from
what I'm
other
saying,
countries
peoples in general.
and totally disregard American culture, disregard what we're about, disregard everything, and still do their way of life and don't give a shit about our rules.
Not only that,
As
but
you
they
came
get
over here.
everything. As they come here, they get the school grants, they get the houses, the jobs, the this, the that. Now, what about us?
That's some people. That's not everybody.
No, that's not everybody, but I'm saying there are people out there that do that. No offense, like I said, to any of the people that have come from other countries. Like I said, my family, going back to my roots, come from Italy, so,
and
no disrespect.
if you come from a place where where they're shooting all the time and it's like really, really bad, then you deserve to have something. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
But why does the average person just get lied to? I mean, it's like, okay, yeah, we were told, okay, you can apply for all these loans, and you can get all these credit cards. But yet, if you help somebody out and they screw you over, okay, now you're not getting a credit card until you pay your bill. You're not getting your loan until you pay your bill. You're not. It looks like you're not even getting health care anymore until you pay your bill.
Exactly.
But
Crazy.
all we are hearing is fucking lies. I'm tired of the fucking lies, and it's just like they need to come out and be honest with people and be like, look, you work hard, or you may have something, but there's a 60% chance of if you work hard, you're not gonna get it. And then there's a 99% chance of if you sit on your ass, you're never going to get it.
Exactly. I mean, that's just how it is.
And it just pisses me off. It pisses me off that we were lied to. It was pissing me off that, that people would go to that degree and, tell me that this is important. That's important. The funny thing is, no disrespect to those that are out dealing. Okay, I understand people got to make a living their own way. I don't agree when they sell the kids. But those that don't, okay, and got to make their own way are, hustling or whatever. No disrespect in any way, shape, or form.
Not at all. We don't disrespect anybody.
Okay, but why can't somebody say, why isn't it not a requirement in school to say, hey, if you fuck up and you get one felony, you're not getting a city job, you're not getting a state job, you're not getting a fucking government job? Why won't people tell people this?
They don't even tell kids nowadays in school. If nowadays even they told the kids of this generation, hey, look, you need to stay in school. You need to go to college. You need to do this. You need to do that. You need to stay out of trouble. Because you know what? If you get caught, you're, like you said, one felony. Boom, you're done. You're not going to get a city job. You're not going to get a state job. You're not going to get any kind of a good job.
I mean,
you're going to basically work in a fast food restaurant.
You can if you know the right people. But, I mean, it's just like all these colleges. These colleges take everything, and it's the trade schools too. They take everyone. They tell them, hey, if you join our school, we will pretty much guarantee, we're not going to put it in writing, but we're going to guarantee that we have excellent job placement. Let me tell you something about my school that I graduated from job placement. Their job placement was emailing resumes to companies, the same fucking thing that I can do. But that's their excellent job placement.
It's ridiculous. But thank you for cutting me off like twice. Well,
I had a thought.
it's okay. I'm just kidding.
Okay, I will give Chrissy D the mic. She's got my undivided attention. Go.
No, I just think it's crazy how, you're out there and you're busting your ass. I'm busting your ass. And then, like I said, I'm not prejudiced. I'm not anything against anybody from any other countries. I have a lot of friends from different countries. And I've always thought it's interesting to get to know people from any country because, it's interesting to learn about their cultures, their food, different things. I've met people from Thailand, China. I met all kinds of different people, but why should people come from other countries and get everything handed to them, basically? Not everybody, but some people that come here. And we work hard, and then people just look at you like, well, oh, you're from here? Oh, well, the hell with you. I mean, what about us, What about our poor that are living on the streets in cardboard boxes and eating out of garbage cans and, and all these homeless animals and these animals that are being abused and the people, doing things like, people that are out there and they turn around and they'll be walking around, be somewhere like in a store or something, and you hear somebody scream, make a racist remark like, hey, you faggot, hey, you lesbian. I don't like that crap. That stuff's not cool to me. People need to clean up their act with that stuff, because you know what? People have a right to live and be who they want to be and should be proud of who they are.
People should be proud of who...
Yes, if somebody's gay, be proud of it. If you're a lesbian, be proud of it. If you're straight, then be proud of it.
But why does it fucking matter? I mean...
It matters because it's just disgusting how you hear people... I know people that are gay and they hide it because they're absolutely afraid that, oh my God, if I come out, this person over here is going to know who I am and what I'm all about. And they're going to, make fun of me, or they're going to have some kind of comment to put me down. And, it's just ridiculous.
Well, if people want sympathy, they need to go get themselves a door. I'm not saying...
No, not sympathy.
I'm not saying that I condone anybody that, pokes fun at anybody else.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that nothing, because it's your time.
Yeah.
Go.
I mean, just because all I'm saying is that, everybody has a right to be who they want to be. And, if you want to, live your life the way you want to live it, that's your life, you have a right to
Ride
it.
or die, motherfucker.
And I just think it's not right that people go around, making fun of people. I mean, then there's all this bullying in school. What the hell's that crap all about? I mean, there should be no bullying in school. And, it's sick when you see that these people bully these kids, and these kids get bullied, cyber-bullied, and bullied in school, and all kinds of other things. And they're killing themselves, and all kinds of bad stuff like that, because they've been bullied so bad, and their confidence has been knocked down so low.
Wait a second. Did you just say cyberbullying?
Yeah, cyberbullying.
How the fuck do you cyberbully somebody?
Well, I guess you get up on, maybe if they have a Facebook or any kind of those sites like that, and you say, well, look here, you ugly, let's say they say, well, look here, you're ugly, and your mother's this, and your father's that, and you're so ugly, and you've got no friends, and they just say all kinds of nasty things to these kids, and they do it constantly, and they put these kids down.
But why would a kid give a shit?
Some of these kids have low confidence to begin with.
Well, that's their own parent.
Or they come from a family.
Excuse me.
Or they come from a family with a lot of, problems. Maybe the mom's drinks a lot, or does drugs, or maybe she's just a single mom working hard, trying to do her best for her kids, and doesn't see what's going on.
Yeah, but I still don't get the point in cyberbullying. I understand the motive behind it.
I just think it's disgusting, anybody bullying or making fun of anybody. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in the racism stuff. I don't believe in any of that.
Life would be too boring if everybody was a robot.
Yeah, but still, I don't think it's right to say to somebody, oh, well, you're this color, so you can't have this or you can't do that. No, that's not how it is. Everybody has equal shot and equal rights in life.
But here's my deal.
If you work hard, you deserve to have what everybody else has.
Here's my deal, though. Not to discredit what you're saying. Mm-hmm. You have very valid points. But I will agree to disagree, and I will explain why.
Go ahead.
My reason why is, hold on, I gotta have a cigarette.
Well, we'll let him have a cigarette. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying that I know I went off in a little tangent. I kind of went in a couple different directions, but these were just things that I think about in my head daily, to put on the show.
But no, I'm gonna let you have your speak. I'm gonna speak in a minute, but she said I keep cutting her off.
No, go ahead. I was gonna let you finish. Go ahead. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I just get.
So this one day at band camp, I was out, and I was out for. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. He's an asshole.
Please don't sing. You'll kill our ears.
Yeah, I know. Hearts and thoughts, they fade.
All right. We're not singing. Thank
Fade
you.
away.
Shut up. You know, these are just thoughts that I see on TV. I see, you know, on Facebook. I see on
Shut it
different
off.
places, you know? No, I haven't seen it really on my Facebook, but I'm just saying in general. You see it in different places. Magazines, different things, you know. People saying, oh, well, you're heavy. You know, now it's not too much anymore a problem, but when, you know, back when I was a kid, it was like, oh, you're heavy? Oh, you can't be a model. And I think it's fantastic how it's come such a long way where even the bigger women are making these magazines and they're making such fantastic strides and stuff, you know? I just think it's fantastic.
Okay. Can I speak finally?
Yes, please.
Okay. Now that I can speak. Now I'm going to have a cigarette. I'm going to have another dragon and then I'll speak. Because the audience can wait. They don't mind. They're like, it's the almighty Ray Ray. I'm going to bow. Yeah, okay.
He wishes.
No disassemble.
Disassemble, huh? We're going to disassemble you?
No disassemble. Stephanie, reassemble.
Yeah, we'd like to disassemble him.
No, I was relaying to Johnny 5. He's
I know.
alive. No disassemble. Anyway, that was stupid.
So stupid you had to laugh.
All right, here is my issue now that I'm going to speak. All right, I'm done. All right, no one will speak then. All right, but seriously, here's my issue. How in the fuck is somebody going to cyberbully?
They do it. They do it.
But you can shut the motherfucker off.
Well, I don't know if it's like every time these kids go up on Facebook, you know, and they're going on just to read their Facebook and mind their own business, and these bullies are getting on there and they're bullying these kids.
But what right do these kids have to have Facebook?
Well, they're not young kids. They're like teenagers, you know?
But my point being is, if you're not looking at it, I just can't fathom them. You know why? Being someone that was always picked on when I was in school, being a guy, being the fact that me and my friends would literally fuck with each other all day in school. That's just how it is, being a guy.
Back then, it was a lot different than it is now. Life isn't like it was back when we were kids. Life's a lot different. These kids are more, I don't want to say coddled, but they're kind of sheltered from certain things that we weren't sheltered from when we were kids. Because now it's, oh my God, oh, if Johnny sees that, oh my God.
Okay, but how about this? I'll close my eyes. Mm-hmm. And you close your eyes, and let's lead each other across the street with our eyes closed. Because that's really what's happening. The blind is leaving the blind. If you're telling me there's fucking cyberbullying and people are getting upset when there's something that they can fucking turn off and they don't have to watch.
Well, I don't know if it's like every time these kids get online, you know, if they're online and they're trying to look at their Facebook or whatever, however they're doing. I don't know exactly how it works because I don't know anything really about it, but I just hear about it and it's like, wow, where are these kids' parents and why aren't these kids' parents stepping in to say, hey, you know, you need to stop bullying that kid. Leave that kid alone. Hey, you know, you bullied someone, there's a consequence behind that.
But
everybody's so afraid to give their kid a consequence for something they do. Because they're afraid that, oh my God, DCF's going to step in or the school's going to step in or something. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
But I believe in what Jack Nichols said yesterday. Everybody needs an asshole in their friends.
Yeah, exactly.
I believe that these kids are just not being raised right. I'm not saying that all parents are bad. I'm saying if your kid gets upset over a Facebook post, he's not being raised right. Because he can shut the fucker off. if people are going to be like, well, I seen you had 1 million YouTube views and you were crying. You know what I'd do if I were them? Well, I'm glad that I'm a star on YouTube. Did you watch my video? You watched it over here? You watched it over here? I'm glad you all liked my video because I feel good. It makes me feel good that you all want to spend the time to watch my video.
But you have self-confidence and self-worth. Some of these kids feel that they don't have that self-worth.
Well, whose fault is that? That is the parents' fault. That is all the parents' fault. When the parents are not teaching the kids how to fucking toughen up and how to be fucking kids and fucking, I'm sorry, the parents aren't. We may disagree on this, but the parents are not.
Well, I know somebody who was bullied, and the parents did do a good job, and they did, teach the kid right, but this child was still bullied, and it's still...
You are not bullied online. I don't buy it.
No, that person wasn't bullied online. That's just something I heard.
I think cyberbullying is the biggest crock of shit I've ever heard in my life.
I don't know, but there's a lot of bullying out there, and a lot of these kids are, committing suicide and doing some shooting up schools.
told you how to solve that. You get a bunch of kids that are getting bullied and beat the shit out of the bully. There's no bully.
Exactly.
It's simple as that.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, when you look at these like the school shootings and stuff like that, and the crazy stuff that's going on, all because somebody was bullied, and they were bullied so bad that they just take it out on everybody.
No.
It's crazy.
No.
Where are these kids' parents? Why aren't these kids' parents stepping
Probably
in?
beating the shit out of them all the time, and that's why they're taking a gun to everybody, because they don't give a fuck no more.
I don't know, but it's crazy. There's some crazy stuff out there going on. Anyways, let's change the subject to something a little bit brighter and sunnier.
I just still can't believe this fucking cyber. I understand the concept behind it, but being someone that was bullied when I was a kid,
there wasn't computers when you were a kid, though.
I wouldn't have gave a shit. If somebody told me, well, I made a post online, I'd be like, well, that's good for you. I'm glad that you know that I'm online. Hey, I'll pose for you. Hold on. Here you go.
Yeah, but I don't know exactly. Like I said, I don't know how it works, the cyberbullying. But I mean, I don't know.
People are too sensitive. That's just the bottom line.
It's got to be what it is. But I mean, people are like, oh well, you smell, or oh, you dress funny, or oh, you're poor. Oh, well, I'm gonna pick on you. You're not good enough to hang out in my clique because you're too poor, or you're too this, or you're too that. You know what I mean? I just don't see any reason why people do that.
Because everybody wants to feel a part of something. And what they're trying... Because there's lack of guidance. Because there's lack of guidance, parents, a lack of parents because they're too busy, quote unquote.
Yep.
Because they're too occupied in other things to spend time. Because they don't know how to approach the kid. Their kid. Or they don't know how to show love, or whatever excuse they make, okay?
Well, I don't think that's right. I mean, I think it's the job of the parents to teach the kid about what's out there in life, the drugs, the different problems out in life. They need to know about this, but they need to hear it not only from the schools, but they need to hear it from the parents. The parents need to sit down and talk to these kids about drugs, safe sex, and all that. I mean, all these teen pregnancies, too,
I like the concept. Don't get me wrong. This is coming from a guy that was bullied and literally jumped all the time. And what I mean, where I came from, a fair fight was 10-on-1, period. But I'm still standing today. And, I understand, how bad it can hurt your feelings. I understand at that time you feel like your fucking heart's fucking beating and you don't know what to fucking do until you snap. However, you can't just have everybody singing Kumbaya at the same time.
No, that's not what life's about.
Because when you get out into the real world and you get out to a modeling agency or a music industry or whatever, these people behind the desk
don't care about your
will tell you I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You have a deadline to make, and if you don't meet that motherfucking deadline, you're gone. I can get Joe Smo down the road, and he can do the same fucking thing you are. Who the fuck you think
For
you are?
less money, exactly.
Exactly.
But what do you think about as far as it being left up to the parents is also not as well as the school to teach the kids about safe sex, drugs, and all that's out there in life? Don't you think it's the job of the parents that they should sit down with their children and teach them about these drugs?
You know, it is. It absolutely is. It's absolutely the parent's job. If you can't get in touch with your own kid, or your kid refuses to listen, well, then he needs to jump in the shark tank and deal with the consequences.
Exactly. I mean, like, I sat down with our son, who's 13, almost 14, and, you know, I had a little discussion with him about what kind of drugs are out there, what to look for, and how to be careful to watch himself about taking candy and other things from other people and not knowing what's in it. Because people are hiding drugs in food and all kinds of crazy things. And I just let it be known to him that, you know, you've got to be smart and be careful out there in life. I mean, what's your thoughts and stuff on that?
What's my thoughts on parental guidance? If you have a fucking kid...
No, the fact that I let him know at 13, almost 14, I let him know that Coke looks like this. This is what it's out there. Crack looks like this. It's out there. Pot looks like this. It's out there. You know, I told him, I said, there's people that do cook brownies and stuff, and they will put pot into it, you know, when you get into high school and stuff. And I told him, you know, there's drinking and there's all kinds of crazy shit out there. I gave him a little lecture on it tonight. But I mean, I didn't go crazy into detail, but I let him know some stuff out there. Being a parent, I have to make sure that my child knows and he's aware of what's out there, and he's ready for life when he gets out into the world.
Okay. And I don't know what you're asking. You're asking if I approve of what you're doing?
Do you think that was a good thing?
You're a mother. What the fuck you need my approval for?
No, just as a parent, also being a parent. We're just having a discussion.
That's the thing. But that is a thing, okay? That is the thing. You're seeking my approval.
Well, you're my husband, you're the father.
No, but that's not my point. My point is, why the fuck would you have to? Why the fuck would I have to? If you're going to give a message to the kid,
oh yeah,
that's your own thing.
I'm just making conversation for our show to make the show interesting, so you know we're not just like la di da da da. You know?
So you're saying I'm a boring motherfucker?
No, but I want to make it interesting so the people, you know, are interested to hear what we have to say.
Okay, but have you ever heard of the saying "you try too hard"?
Yeah.
It's gonna sound just as shitty.
Oh, well, what can I say?
The whole thing is, I've already, solved the bully issue.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
There's a bunch of people, they get bullied. Beat the shit out of the bully. No more bully.
Yep.
There's a bunch of bullies.
Get a bunch more kids and
find a bully to beat that bully up.
Yep.
No more bully. I mean, as simple as that. You tell on somebody, it only makes things worse.
Exactly.
You hold it inside, it only makes things worse. You got to solve it then, and solve the confrontation then.
Exactly. I mean, if there's like 3 bullies, you find one of the bullies and you kind of pay them off, or you make friends with them somehow or something. And you tell them, hey, go beat the hell out of these 2 bullies because they're giving me a hard time. And there you go, like you said, end of bullies.
Exactly, because you can't talk to a psycho like a normal human being, and that's so fucking true.
It is.
Parental guidance. I'll tell you, if you have a kid, and you come into a kid's life, if you ain't planning on staying there for the kid, what the fuck you doing there? I mean,
exactly.
I mean, that's just, that's, my cut and dry on that. My other cut and dry, I work 2 fucking jobs. I mean, one that I get fucking paid for, and this that I, do
because we enjoy it. We love it.
Right now, but yeah, eventually I do want to get paid. But I mean, who doesn't want to get paid for when they put hard work into something?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, but the bottom line is, which if you have any donations, you can go on to localradio.com and hit the donation box, and we greatly appreciate it. All right, but anyway, back to where I was going.
Okay.
The point is, okay, that what the fuck was I saying?
Well, we were talking about cyberbullying and parental guidance. You were talking about parental guidance.
That's right. The point is, it doesn't matter what you got going on. If you can't spend time with your fucking kid, then why the fuck did you make them?
Exactly. I mean,
I don't care if you have 10 kids. If you can't spend time with your fucking kid, then why did you make them? I guarantee there's 100 million fucking dudes out there or ladies out there that would love to be in your situation but can't have fucking kids, and it drives them fucking bonkers.
Especially when they see somebody abusing a child, knowing that they can't have a child or can't have more children. It's sad. I mean, you have a kid. Love your kid. Cherish your kid. Realize that you're lucky to have that child. I mean, every day I look at my child and I say, thank God I have him. I love him. He's my world. And that's the way it should be. I don't care if you got 10 kids. If you got 10 kids, find a way to spend at least even 10, 20 minutes with each child. If that's the case. At least you're spending time with each child. They're your children. Read to them. Play with them. Talk to them. Find out how their day went, Even if you're sitting down at the dinner table and you got 10 kids, go down the line. Hey, Johnny. Hey, Joey. Hey, Paul. Hey, whoever. How was your day? Hey, Judy, how'd you do on your test? Hey, Johnny, how was your basketball game? You know what I'm saying? Talk to them. Spend some time with them. Even if you sit and talk about the day, something.
So since when has Howard Stern turned into PBS?
What the fuck are you talking about, Howard Stern, the PB fucking
Last
ass?
time I checked, we're a mature fucking comedy fucking show, and now it sounds like I'm listening to fucking PBS.
Yeah, what the hell's going on with that? Who the fuck let that asshole in? Get the fuck out of my studio. Sorry, folks. I don't know who the fuck that was that was just talking. That was not us. That was some fucking buddy else. I don't know how the hell they got in here, but...
My issue is this. I've said this before. I'll say this again. People are too fucking sensitive.
Okay, but we're an adult radio. What the... let's get the fuck off the subject.
Sure.
And talk about something a little more exciting. I don't know. We get on these little rants, I guess. It's what bugs us. What, cranks our... I don't know how you want to put it.
Grinds our gears?
Grinds our gears. Fucking drives us fucking nuts. However the hell you want to put it. That's how it is.
I mean, that was a great topic.
Yeah.
Let's talk more about that topic.
Yeah, but, I mean, we're an adult show. We're not supposed to talk about... But, okay. Go ahead.
When it comes to being a fucking parent, and yeah, everybody's like, you just told her to shut the fuck up about it. And
we always say shut the fuck up to each other.
And then you turn around and you want to talk about it again. Yeah,
Listen, asshole. Why don't you shut the hell up?
I'm being a typical guy.
Yeah.
Yes, I said guy. Because if I was a female, I would have changed fucking 50 fucking topics.
Well, no,
Just
the
kidding.
thing is, I mean, we can joke like that with each other. We can sit there and he could go, hey, shut the hell up, you bitch. And I'll be like, shut the fuck up, you asshole. I mean, that's just how we are. That's how our show is. That's how it goes. It's all in fun.
I guess it's all in fun, or it's all in hate or love. Our inbox is going to be filled with hate mail again. I just love it. I just go on to our inboxes and it's always filled with spam. And it's spam. You know why it's spam? Because if you're going to send me hate mail, to me it's spam.
Yeah.
That means I don't give a fuck about it. If I gave a fuck about it, I wouldn't put it in my spam folder.
Exactly. We don't even take the time to read hate mail. I mean, you want to send hate mail? Haters want to be haters. Let them be haters. Because you know what? We don't give a shit.
Yeah.
They mean nothing to us. They're peons in the world. And that's it.
Yeah, somebody said they were going to blow me up. And I'm like, good, I could use a vacation. See, I mean, that's the mind frame you need to have in this day and age. You need to be able to adapt and adjust and just whatever somebody comes at you, know what to say in return.
Exactly. When that dude said, "Oh, I'm gonna put a bomb threat in the police department and tell them it was you guys," I said, "Yeah, okay, buddy, have fun, have at it," because this show's, like my husband said, this show's recorded, dummy. I hope you know that.
And this show is like, the interviews are good, and now it's like,
now it's just crazy. Hey, it's late, you know. We're trying to do some kind of a show to make up for some of the shows that we had a problem with.
Wake up!
Wake up! Sorry, folks.
All right, so let's talk about something interesting, shall we?
Come on.
All right, now being a parent, that you have to.
No, come on, because we're going to be putting our listeners to sleep now.
No, for real though. You know, what also bothers me? Why do I always say what bothers me? Why can't I just be,
what
satisfied?
What fucking drives you damn crazy is what?
It's like, I want to give hats off to, Brian McCormick from, Black Charade. I was about to say fucking Blue Charade. What the fuck is a Blue
Sorry
Charade?
about that, Brian.
I'm sorry, man. He did a hell of a job, with their sound system yesterday.
And he's absolutely fantastic guy.
And then Jack Nichols giving us some more ideas, gave us, a good job. And now we got it going right. And what do we do?
Brian and Jack Nichols, because you guys really helped us out a lot. And, you guys are both great guys, and so are a lot of the other people we have on are so fantastic. We're very blessed.
Oh, my God. We have women on. They're very dominant. So what's my old lady do? She's got a blah, 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 yada, 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 blah, 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 yada, 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 yada,
That's
blah,
right.
blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. All right. So anyway, as I was trying to say, well, thank you. Just yawn on. They can't hear you. You have a windscreen.
Ah, damn.
Now, notice I don't have a windscreen, and I will pop, and I don't give a shit. I will smoke in front of the mic. I don't give a shit. I will drink in front of the mic. I don't give a shit. There was this guy that actually called, and I hate to put people on the spot, but the guy fucking calls, and I told him that I was looking for a blogger, which it was good. We had a music blogger at one point because I can't do fucking everything. I just can't. And and I'm looking for another one. So if you blog, please get a hold of us at why do I keep on wanting to say Teal Time Radio? We're no longer Teal Time Radio. Why do I in my head?
We are at 2 Loco Radio.
Yeah, the number 2 LocoRadio.com. And if you submit a request, and if you're a band blogger and you know how to write up articles and you just want exposure, we'll give you that shot. We're not worried about it.
Exactly.
Right now, we're not going to... We're barely getting by ourselves, so we're not going to, fork out all our money so somebody else could be rich, and we're still digging a hole. Yeah, let's dig the hole. Dig the hole some more. Come on, honey, let's dig the hole.
It's once we start making the money, then, our people that work with us will also be paid. Then they'll be able to be paid.
I wish I had a beer right now to give to her.
Why?
To liven you up some.
Liven me up? How much more do you want me liven up? My God.
You are so, getting, deep in touch with shit. It's like you're reaching your inner child on every little fucking thing.
Well,
it's like...
It's just things that go through my head, things I think about, things that I see on TV, especially when I see, people abusing animals. That's crazy.
All right. Well, as we move from people abusing animals, because we're going to... Our inbox is already flooded, I'm sure.
I don't care, because I love animals.
But, the point I'm trying to make is the dude calls, all right? And then he's got a nerve in a sales technique way to bash our show, okay? he says, okay, well, I thought this was a paid position, and I got to make the bills. And I'm thinking to myself, you work in sales and you can't make sales, then you suck as a sales agent.
Then you don't belong in that business. You better get another job, buddy.
Exactly. And, then he's got a little nerve to say, he's like, well, let me guess what you do. Blog talk. And I said, no, it's called Spreaker. We used to do blog talk. We recently changed. And he's like, well, it's the same different. What? It doesn't matter?
Haters being haters again.
People, like I said, people think that because it's in a car, it makes a world of a difference, which is nice. It's nice to have things in a car. But hello, I can hook my cell phone, if I had one right now. I left it at the fucking pawn shop. It's gone.
Yeah, we didn't want it. It was a crummy one anyways.
But anyway, I can, hook it up to Pandora, can I not? I could hook it up to iHeartRadio, can I not? I could hook it up to different networks, can I not? What do you think the kids are doing?
Exactly. I mean, really, technically, if people wanted to, there's these little, little cards. They go into your laptops, and basically what it does is no matter where you go, you have internet. So people could actually take their laptops in the car and listen to radios shows like this, I mean.
And I'm sure that they do. I'm sure there's many people that bring their laptops in the car, but I'm not going to waste my time putting a laptop in a fucking car, because to me it's pointless. Because when I'm driving, you know what I need to be doing? Driving.
Yeah, no, but...
Not texting, not talking on the phone, not fucking playing with makeup. Not that I wear makeup. Imagine me trying to wear makeup. How
oh, God, that would be scary.
Would that fucking look?
No, but what I'm talking about is, my best friend in Florida, one of my best friends, when she goes to wait in line for her kids to get out of school, because one's in grammar school, I think, getting ready to go into middle school, and the other one's getting ready to go into high school. So when she goes to pick my niece and nephew up from school, she'll sit in line and she'll bring her laptop, and she'll basically listen to a show like ours if she wants, or music, or whatever she wants, So she has that ability. It's basically just while you're waiting in line somewhere for your kids to come out of school, or, whatever the case might be. So you're not really going anywhere. You're just going 2 feet, stop, 2 feet, stop,
But I ain't bringing a fucking laptop in the car to listen to my fucking laptop, because I'm supposed to be looking at the fucking road.
No,
hello.
She's sitting still when she does it. When she drives, she puts it down. But it's just while she's sitting still waiting for the kids to come out, because she'll be right in front of the school.
Why the fuck would somebody bring their laptop in their fucking car that's driving?
No, she's not driving. It's for when she's sitting still and she's bored. Because you're out there waiting for a long time in these lines. It's not like when we go pick up our son, it's in and out, pretty much. She's in line for a long time when she sits in line for those kids. And then she gets one kid, and she's got to swing over and go pick up the other kid and wait in line another hour or hour and a half, however long it is, and wait for the other kid to get out of school. And sometimes, kids, they'll goof around, and they'll, be talking to their friends or whatever. And the parents will be just sitting there waiting. So I guess that's what she likes to do, She listens to her music or whatever.
And I give a shit. Why?
Oh, we're just talking about laptops and laptops coming with people in cars.
I didn't bring that shit up.
No, I was staring at my laptop and thinking of that.
If somebody ever comes up with the idea to hook the fucking laptop while you're fucking driving.
No, well, what they'll do is they'll do something to where you hook it up before you get driving anywhere. You set it to a certain station or something, or a certain radio, whatever, and basically you can listen to it as you're driving, but you won't have to keep changing channels or messing with anything.
I don't like the people that text when they're driving.
Well,
do you know how fucking nuts it will make me if people are playing on the surfing the fucking internet while driving?
No, you don't do that while you're driving. You can't do that. It will be illegal. But if let's say they make it to where you have tiny little laptops or whatever, or however they do it,
okay,
or box or however, you plug it into your radio or whatever, and you can listen to it as you're driving. It's already set to one station. You just leave it on that one station.
Hello, Pandora. Hello, iHeartRadio. Hello, XFM.
Yeah, but I'm talking about if they want to listen to shows like ours.
Okay.
That aren't on those. I'm just saying if you were talking about the box.
Hello, Android and iTunes apps.
Yeah, but you were talking about cable companies making.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm coming up with that from.
I'm just trying to make some comedy out of this long infomercial.
Well, let's do something besides infomercials. I'm not into infomercials.
I still want to. I want to watch a commercial with the fucking crash test dummy playing with the laptop while driving. I just want to see it.
Yeah.
Oh,
crash dummies dumb.
I mean, that's what they make tablets for, right? I thought that's what tablets are.
Well, maybe that's what they will put in. Maybe they'll build a tablet into the car and do it that way. I don't know.
No.
Maybe that's what they do with tablets.
That's like iPads and iPads.
Something.
Whatever.
They're going to build something into the car so that you'll be able to listen to.
Okay, I get what your point is. 20-minute conversation on how they can listen to us. That's all.
Yes.
That's all. Because that's what they want to hear. They want to hear more of me. I mean, you're here too, and you matter, but
God.
it's about me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am one of the most
Listen to 5
unselfish
minutes of
fucking
him.
people there is.
Listen to 5 minutes of him, especially when he starts singing. Oh my God. Your ears pop, and you think your ears are bleeding by the time you get done listening to him.
Time you get lit. Excuse me.
When you start singing, yeah. I'm just kidding, baby. No, my honey's very good at singing. He can sing really good.
Little
like
did you know that as bad as my singing's got, well, that's just because I smoke.
No, you sing actually pretty good.
Prior to smoking, I had a very awesome voice, but at times it would crack.
Yeah. No, I'm not putting you down, babe. I'm just breaking your balls, trying to put a little comedy into it.
I don't give a shit if you were putting me down. I don't. I've got tough skin.
I know, but you're my honey, and I don't like to treat you like that. Yeah, sure. Yeah, right. Hey, well, it can't be any worse than when I start singing. Because when I start singing, all you hear is, ow, ow, ow!
Yeah, the crowd leaves.
Yeah.
I get stage right. Even.
The crowd be like, yep. The crowd be like,
no,
I want my money
left.
back. Give me my money back.
What do you want for nothing? Your money back?
No, I'm saying if I was to go somewhere and start singing, people would be going, I want my money back, please. Help me. No, I want to get out of here.
All right, so this crowd has already been like, hold on, where's our like fucking soundboard? I forgot to add the soundboard.
We don't need it on there now.
We need a sound. I said let there be sound.
I think we should just like totally delete this because
Hell
the show is terrible.
It's absolutely awesome.
No, it's not. It's
and
boring.
If you don't like that, we're going to hear a dog bark. Told you. And I don't think the crowd thinks that this is boring.
Wow, we got a standing ovation. What? Sorry. Wow, we got a standing ovation. That sounds good. We must be a hell of a show then.
And they're off. It's car number 89, followed by car 64. They're going around the turn, and they're cutting around the corner, and they're making a left.
Smashes right into him. Aw, man, that was a hell of an accident.
A wipeout. Can I say anything? Anything tonight? Anything at all without you cutting me off? Anything? No, you're going to crash me like an airplane.
Damn airplanes flying over the house again? My God. What is up with them damn airplanes?
All right, people, we're just fucking around. We just figured we'd do a little. This is just been the joke this whole
it's just
show.
Fun.
I know we were mentioning fucking bullying. In all honesty, I'm not about bullying. I've never been about bullying. As a kid that was bullied myself, I don't like it. I'll never like it, and I don't like anyone who does it. I think anyone who has the balls to, bully somebody is deep down inside hurting themselves. And so they're trying to make themselves feel better. And by making themselves, picking on others. That's how I've always agreed, always believed that fucking bullying was going on. However, we like to have a fucking entertaining show. And I'm not done yet speaking. I want to talk about something. I can't figure out what the fuck I want to talk about. When I figure out what I want to talk about, I will tell you. Are you fucking timing me now?
Yep. Tick tock, tick tock. Up, time's up. Time's up.
Again?
Yep. It's telling you time's up now.
That shit is annoying. Somebody fucking... I'm gonna break that fucking clock. I swear, I'm going to break that clock.
I put my fist through it, but it's still doing it.
That's like when you ever wake up and that fucking alarm clock is... You didn't get to bed till like fucking 3 in the fucking morning. Okay, 3, 4 in the morning. You've been drinking heavily. Right? You didn't get to bed at 3, 4 in the morning. And for some reason, you have to work in the morning. Yeah, fuck that. But that's not the point I'm trying to make. That alarm clock goes off at 6:30 and it is like hell on wheels. You just want to smash it with the fucking baseball bat. You're like, shut the fuck up already. I'm trying to sleep. Yes, you have to get to work at 7. Yes, if you don't get to work, you're fired. But it doesn't matter because at that point, you got to smash the fucking alarm clock.
You know
what? You
what?
ever got like that?
Yeah. Well, let me tell you. Yeah, I've had nights like that. But I've also had nights where I've just been up all night. Like, I've been up late, like when we do our shows and stuff. And then 7 o'clock comes around real quick, and that alarm clock drives me nuts. And yes, I want to fling it into a wall sometimes, but I don't.
You know what's even worse? And this is not to take shots at anyone.
Okay, what's worse?
But it's when you don't get to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning, and then you get woken up early. And you keep on hearing your name over again, and it's like, Ray, wake up. Ray, wake up. Ray, wake up.
Whose fault is that?
Ray, wake up. Ray, wake up. But at 8th time, I'm like, can I strangle her and get away with it?
Well, let me tell you something. Whose fault
I
is
used
that
to love
you were
her.
up all night?
Yeah, but I had to kill it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Let me tell you something, though.
And now I still can hear her complain.
Yeah, that's right. Let me tell you something, though. Whose fault is it you were up all night till 4 or 5 in the morning and got to be up at 7?
I have to work. I have to get these fucking shit done.
Yes, but you have to be up at 7 a.m. to get our child up, to get him to school on time.
Why don't you just tell the whole fucking world, all our fucking business on national air like you're fucking doing?
That's why you get up early. We're talking about getting up early. You're talking about me bugging you. So, yeah, I'm going to tell him why.
But that's not the point. The point in the matter is I'm tired.
Oh, well.
I have to get up early and fucking deal with shit. But that's just annoying when somebody's saying, get up, get up, get up, get up. Isn't that annoying when somebody says, get up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake. Don't you just want to smack the person in the head when they go, get up, get up, get up,
yep, get up,
get up,
get up, wake up.
Anyway. So, now that people know that that's fucking annoying. They already knew that was annoying, but...
Yeah.
It's like if somebody says, get up, all right, I'll stop. But it's like... what time is it? The fuck? We did 2 interviews today. Tomorrow we have Mike Fiva back. I don't think we have anything else scheduled for tomorrow. Unless my dumbass decides, okay, yeah, well, I know I could fit somebody before and I could fit somebody after. Yeah, that's no problem. Let's do it.
No, because you know what? After the first or second interview, this girl's going to be tired and want to go to bed.
Yeah, you can tell.
Or I'll be sitting here sleeping.
She'll go on and on and on like the Energizer Bunny. She keeps going and going and going and going and go. Wait a second. Oh, we're still on fucking air. What the fuck? Wake up, little lady.
I'm up. No, I'm not sleeping. I'm wide awake.
So, yeah, we have Mike Fever tomorrow. Mike Fever is a hell of a dude. He's the only fucking dude I know that could fucking dance around, and he's not lip syncing. He's fucking actually fucking rhyming while he's dancing and does not spill a fucking drop of their fucking drink. That, to me, is amazing.
He's a very amazing person.
I know that doesn't sound like a role model, but he is like my role model when it comes to dancing around and not spilling any alcohol. I want to see how he does it. I really would love to sit in the fucking front row and watch him do it, just to copy it, just to figure out how do I move around without spilling my beer. Because I've been known to spill my beer and drink other people's beers by accident. You don't believe me? Ask people. They get pissed.
Yeah, he's grabbed my drink and drank it on me many a time. My coffee, my soda, whatever.
It's not that I mean to do it. It's just force of habit. It's just like if I grab a lighter and it's in the room and it's just sitting there and it's not mine and I end up grabbing it and then I end up grabbing another lighter and I grab another lighter and I end up with fucking 8 fucking... Have you ever done that? Ended up with like fucking 8 lighters at the end of the fucking night and you wake up and you're like, how the fuck did I get all these lighters?
Because you know what it is? You smoking a cigarette, you get done with your cigarette, you go to smoke another cigarette. Now, by the time your lighter's in your pocket, but you see a lighter sitting on the table, you're thinking, oh, that's my lighter. Not realizing it's not, You just automatically grab it out of habit. I'm good for doing that with pens.
Why, you take a bunch of pens?
I've gone into places where, like, I'll be writing out maybe some paperwork or whatever, and out of habit, I'll just stick the pen in my pocket or in my pocketbook.
No wonder why every time I ask you, honey, do you know where a fucking pen is? Of course I don't say fucking, that's disrespect. Only on the air will I say shit like that.
Yeah. No, usually you ask me and I'm like, no, except for the box of pens we bought. But, I mean, I haven't done that in a long time. It was a force of habit for the longest time. Not saying that if I go somewhere I might not do that because...
So have you ever got like ink stains from that shit?
No.
I have. I'll have like fucking 3 pens in my pocket and then they'll all blow up. And I'll be like, what the fuck? My pocket's all purple.
Yeah, my friend Cliff did that. He was working. I don't remember where he was working. But he was working at one of the grocery stores, I think it was. And he came over to my house after work one time. This is a long time ago. And he says, hey, Chris. I said, what? I said, hey, Cliff. I said, what the hell happened to your pants? He's like, what are you talking about? I pulled the pen out of his pocket, out of his back pocket, and I'm like, dude, the pen exploded. He's like, how the hell did that happen? He's like, oh, man, his freaking pants are ruined.
Well, I'm mad, when things like happen. Not because my pen exploded. I really can give a shit less.
No, but you're pissed off because that pair of pants are ruined.
No, I don't give a shit about the pants being ruined.
But I managed actually to fix a pair of pants that happened to.
I'm pissed off because I have a blue pen. It's fucking blue.
Uh-huh.
And it explodes and it's purple. Where the fuck you get purple from blue?
It's because you're wearing a light colored pair of pants with a dark color blue, and just when they mix, that's just how it comes out. I don't know why. It's weird.
If you have blue,
yes,
plus nothing does not equal purple.
But if you have a navy blue pair of, like a light colored pair of jeans like what you have on now, and you have a navy blue, deep blue pen, and it explodes in your pocket, for some reason when the two mix, I don't know why, but it does, it turns purple.
That just really annoys me. How something blue can fucking turn purple.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, like I said, my friend's like, you know, he's a working person, so this dude's working, and you know, he can't afford to like go out keep buying pairs of pants because his pants are ruined from pen ink.
Well,
I managed to actually find a way to get the stain out of his pants, mostly.
but that's like if I have fucking a beer on the table, right?
Yeah.
I have this beer on the table. My clumsy ass, and yes, I am clumsy. Anybody that knows me knows I'm a fucking klutz, right? I'll knock it over. And when I knock it over, it becomes Mountain Dew. How the fuck does that make any fucking sense?
What do you mean it becomes Mountain Dew? Oh, the color of Mountain Dew? What do you mean by it becomes Mountain Dew?
Okay. Let me try this again.
I love to aggravate him. Can you tell?
You have a fucking blue pen. What
Yes,
color
I
is
know.
blue?
Yes.
It turns purple. Correct.
I just explained that to you.
That's like having a beer and then tipping it over and it becomes Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew has nothing to do with fucking beer at all. But I guarantee if there was a way to change beer into Mountain Dew, people would be so pissed off because they'd be like, what the fuck? Not the fact that they spilled their beer, but the fact that they're now when they pick it back up, they got to deal with Mountain Dew, and they're going to be like, what the fuck? I bought a beer. I want my beer, not this fucking Mountain Dew.
I think a lot of people be trying to sneak beer in their car and be like, no, it's not beer, officer. Honest, it's Mountain Dew. Honest, smell it.
Do
Smell
the
it,
dew.
Officer. It's Mountain Dew. Yeah, it is Mountain Dew. Yep, see you later, officer. And then as the officer leaves, they're like, this beer tastes good. Imagine if people could do that, huh?
Now you're going to give somebody an idea how to, make beer. Somebody's going to be up in their lab. And when I mean somebody's in their lab, I mean somebody who, has their own kind of job making...
That does it for a living.
Yeah, their own kind of job, in their quote-unquote studio. Totally not legal, but it doesn't fucking matter. That's their studio. That's their fucking thing. They're going to figure a way now to change beer into fucking soda. Just so when they leave, they can have their beer again.
Exactly, just to disguise it so that nobody knows what it is. But then again, wouldn't you be afraid that, it would get into the wrong hands and somebody would buy, oh, well, I'm buying this Mountain Dew, and come on, son, we're going to have some Mountain Dew together.
Hell no.
And you see some drunken little kid,
But people don't think like that. I mean, why would you think like that?
You never know, because people, if somebody disguises it and this other person comes along, doesn't know it's actually beer, and gives it to their kid by accident or to somebody else by accident,
But my point of being is if I'm building a bike, I'm building this badass bike, and I'm not talking about a motorcycle. I'm not a fucking mechanic. I'm building a fucking BMX, right? Which still takes skill, but I'm just saying hypothetically. I'm building a BMX bike. I'm making it cool for kids to ride.
Mm-hmm.
While I'm building a bike, who the fuck is thinking about the kid that falls off the mountain with the bike? Is it my fault the kid fell off the mountain?
No, what I'm saying is, let's say this cup is beer, okay? And you put it down on the counter. And somebody else, a kid comes along and says, a cup of Mountain Dew. I'm going to drink it. And starts drinking it and gets drunk off of it, not realizing it's your beer. And you come back and you're like, God, I want my beer. Oh, I'm dying for that beer. Oh, it's so hot. And then you go over and you're like, God damn, what the hell happened to my beer?
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. We're talking about changing beer into Mountain Dew or soda, so.
That wasn't my fucking point. Oh my.
I know. I just love to drive him nuts. I do that on purpose.
Oh my. See, the thing about Miss Chrissy D over here, I love her to death. But
I'll do things on purpose just to drive him nuts.
But she is one of a kind. you never know when she's serious from when she's you never know because I'll be like getting up in the morning and I'll say something and she'll flip like a switch. Well, probably because I'm an asshole, but that's beside the point. She'll flip like a switch, and then I'll think she's like really pissed, and then she'll just start cracking up. Or I'll think she's joking, and then she'll be like, all right, I'm going to cut your balls off.
I don't say that. Yeah, I'll joke with him, and I'll say, I don't like this person. And he'll look at me like, what? I thought you did. And I'll start laughing. I'll be like, you know I like that person. They're really cool. I just like to break your balls every once in a while.
I'm thinking the whole time, I'm like, I have no fucking clue if she's serious or not. But I'm going to go, yes, honey, I agree.
I love to break his balls. Can you tell? It's just so much fun. Hey, if I didn't break his balls, he'd think that I didn't like him.
Well, that's all right, because the audience already thinks I'm a racist, a bigot, sexist. Hold on.
Far from it.
I'm not sensitive. I don't give a shit about cyberbullying. Hold on, I'm still going on here. I cut people off. I don't like intense stories. I'm an asshole. I joke around too much, and I'm sure some other things. And I'm sure we'll have hate mail. We always have hate mail. I'm not worried about that.
You know what, though, guys? If you really knew him as a person, he's a great guy, and he's a great father, I mean, him and I, we joke around back and forth and stuff on the show.
No, I'm not.
And he's far from a racist. He's not a racist.
I am not a racist.
We have friends of all different races, colors,
I hate
creeds,
everyone
whatever.
and love everyone equally.
Yup. He's an asshole equally to everybody.
And nobody ever accused me of being insane, so I can be the way that I... And what's funny is, some people think I'm joking. I was born chemically imbalanced. So legally, I'm insane. So figure that one out.
God forbid he doesn't have cigarettes. Oh, my God.
Oh, I am hell on wheels. I don't know why.
Our 13-year-old...
Nobody will believe this. And I didn't mean to cut you off on...
It's okay. Go ahead.
Another long-ass conversation about absolutely nothing. Okay, but...
Well, you know what? It's funny because our 13-year-old will say,
I'm speaking.
If he doesn't have cigarettes, he'll say, Daddy, please, go buy yourself a pack of cigarettes. If he's got money, he'll be like, I've got money. I'll give you it. Please just go buy a pack of cigarettes.
Cigarettes are the only thing that calms me down. All right, here we go. We got the non-smokers now saying that you're full of shit. It's in your head. It can't be possible. It can't be possible. You're full of shit. It's in your head. It's what you believe, but it's not real, like Mr. Dr. Phil would say. He'd be like, no, it's in your head, and you should know, and how dare you be like this? Who the fuck are you? As far as I'm concerned, I don't care what degree you have. You treated DMX like he was dog shit, and you tried to cover it up like you're some shit, and really you're a nobody fucking wannabe. And if you try to sue me, I don't have a pot to piss in, so you're waiting in a long line of other idiots.
Exactly. You know what, Dr. Phil? Then you need to get a life if that's your motive. No, try to sue a small, little, tiny, nothing company. Then you need to get a life. Sorry.
We're not nothing, and that's my opinion.
But I mean, we don't have a pot to piss in other words.
My opinion is he's an asshole. That's my opinion. He tries to play...
like he's this big-time doctor with all this degrees and all this.
I don't care if he does have a degree. He's a paper doctor, in my opinion.
Yep.
No advice that he's given
has ever worked out.
It's worth a damn. If I'm going to take advice from anybody that's a talk show host, okay, I'm going to take advice from Steve.
Yep.
Because Steve was a fucking cop, and Steve is a fucking badass, and he's seen shit. What the fuck did you see?
And Steve's real. Did
you go overseas, Mr. Doctor? Did you live in the ghetto, Mr. Doctor? You probably don't even know what a fucking ghetto is.
You probably never stepped foot in a ghetto.
You know, you probably had a silver spoon all your fucking life, or because you had to work a minimum fucking fast food job or a minimum wage job one time in your life, you think you know it all. You don't know jack shit. But exactly. I'm going to get off that because I'm sure people are going to hate me. But as we're going to say, as people already hate me for everything under the sun,
Oh, well.
I really don't give a fuck because I look at it like this. You like me, you hate me, you tolerate me, you do, you don't. Nah, we
Whatever.
enjoy every fucking subscriber we get. Everyone
Yes, we
who's
do.
laughing on this show, we appreciate it. We are real. We're going to be real. If iHeartRadio don't like it, well, then they can go somewhere.
No, well, you shouldn't say it like that. We don't
Well,
mean it
no,
like that.
I'm just
But
saying,
if
if
you
they
don't-
can't see real fucking talented fucking people that can make fucking people laugh and brighten people's day, then they're not worth their time. I mean, it's simple as that. You know, we've been pending for a week now, which is absolute BS. Listen to one of our shows. You either like it, you don't. You accept it, you don't. End it.
Exactly.
But and that's not taking no shot. I love iHeartRadio. I really do.
Oh, yeah.
But my point being is that I get tired of people that have no idea what they're fucking talking about, trying to fucking tell other people how to walk in another person's path when they haven't done it themselves or even know how to deal with it themselves.
Exactly. I mean, like, I'm not going to put down Dr. Phil, but, I mean, really, you talk to these people that have been on drugs, and you're trying to get them off drugs. And have you ever been on drugs? Do you know what it's like to be on drugs? Do you know what it's like to walk in that person's shoes?
Okay, all right. Now I know where I was at.
I mean, I just
before
don't
got
understand
sidetracked.
that. How do you do that when you've never walked in that person's shoes?
All right. Now I know where I was at. And you're right. Okay. So anyway, the people will think I'm full of shit because I'm saying that fucking having a cigarette calms me down. Okay? I believe it does. I believe because I was born the way I am, and, you know, that whoever did whatever they did and made me the way that I am, being that I have ADHD, like a real bad case of ADHD, which means I cannot fucking stand still. Okay.
If he's sitting still, if he's sitting down, his legs are moving. If his legs aren't moving, his arms are moving.
'Cause I'm
His arms
dancing
aren't
to the
moving,
music.
His hands are moving.
Keep
He's
on
constantly
dancing.
moving.
Yeah, I have no rhythm.
How
But-
the hell he stays still at one point in his sleep is a miracle.
But-
Except to roll on from your side to your back.
Okay, but anyway, my point is that these right here calm me the fuck down. If I don't have them, I am bouncing off the wall like the happiest, most lucky, fucking most annoying motherfucker that you've ever met in your entire life. Am I lying?
No, he's not. Well, that was my point about you constantly are moving. When you're awake, you cannot sit still. If you're not, like I said, if you're sitting down, your legs are moving. If not, he's pacing through the house or he's doing something. He just cannot sit still. It's just that's how he is. That's his ADHD.
Well, I mean, I've got ADHD. I've got social emotional issues where I like can flip off on a fucking switch. You know. And
Oh, yeah.
You know, you treat me with respect, I'll come back with respect. You treat me like dog shit, you're gonna hear it. I don't care who you are,
And
who
he
you
won't
know.
shut up.
Like people used to tell me all the time, well, I'm gonna threaten you. I'm gonna go get my friend. He's from New York or California or something. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck if you get your friend, if you get your cousin, if you get your father, you get your brother, you get your cousin's family. We'll have a fucking barbecue. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care if you're from the East Coast, the West Coast, the South, the North, because I've traveled all over it and I've hopscotched most of the fucking USA. And I'll tell you the conclusion, we're all full of shit. We either have our shit together or we don't. We either, have our life together or we don't. We either can make something of ourselves or we can't. There is no in-between, in my opinion. You're either going to go on one fucking path or you're going to go on the other. And if you sway to the other and come back, that's fine. But don't say that you're on this side and you never do anything fucking wrong and then it turns out you're full of shit. Because to me, your word's worthless. That's just
Exactly.
my fucking point. And don't say you can relate to somebody if you've never walked in their shoes.
Exactly.
Like, I can't say that I can relate to the military. I've got many friends in the military. I've got, family members that have been in the military. But I've never went overseas and seen the shit that they said. Seen the shit that they seen. So I can't say, well, hey, you're a piece of shit because you went over there and it's so easy being over there. Because I'm sure it wasn't easy when bullets were flying past them. It wasn't easy watching kids die and innocent fucking people die. And it wasn't easy watching their friends die. So, that's all I got to say about that. Anyway, I'm exhausted. This show is probably full of exhaustion. If you take anything serious that we say, well, then you
Please
don't know
don't,
me.
because, like I said, we're just very tired. We're just kind of rambling on about God knows what.
And if you try to bully me, I'm going to laugh my ass off because I don't give a shit if you put me on YouTube. I'm glad you're giving me more views. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
because you know what? Let me tell you something. You want to cyberbully us and send us hate mail? Well, just delete it. That's all. Delete. That's it.
Go ahead. Go on YouTube. Say how we're such assholes. Say we're this. Say we're that. I guarantee that more people are going to want to listen to what we're doing because, hello, good media, bad media, all equals ratings. Otherwise, you wouldn't have half the crummy shows that you have on TV today. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
God bless.
Peace. We're out. We're Chill Loco Radio.